We have elected people based on the noise they make. Politics is the heartbeat of everything. Everything revolves around a political environment. Meru County, we did the Meru Vision 2040.
This is the Ostination channel. Wait as I unveil the youngest member of parliament aspirant in Meru County. I would love that you watch this video till the end to learn more of what his dreams are for his constituents. Karibu sana. Welcome to the Ostination channel. This is where you find the most creative, talented, and innovative people around town. So my people, today I decided to bring you one aspiring member of parliament in Menti North constituency, and he has great things to tell the people, and we'll be sharing his story and everything that we'll do to his constituents, and we'll learn more about him and why he thinks he should be elected. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Yes.
Happy to be with you and to join your channel. I'm very excited. And because I know we have shared some history together. So this is a very exciting moment. And for our viewers and listeners, my name is Eric Muturi Murigi. I'm the youngest aspirant for position for MP here in North Imenti. I'm a young economist, and I think by doing this, it will be an inspiration to our generation, to young people, and to know that their time for leadership is now, and we cannot wait any longer. Yeah.
So, thank you for the introduction. As you have heard, my people, this is a young aspirant, and well, it believes that he will bring different from the others. So, right now, what do you think is different about you that makes you stand out from the other aspirants?
I'm bringing around a new ideology and a concept that I'm calling Homegrown, and which is a complete departure from what most leaders are used to. And of course, most leaders talk about bringing a cliche kind of development. They talk about bringing roads, bringing water, bringing electricity. That is a typical kind of manifesto you're likely to hear. But my manifesto, which I call the Homegrown Manifesto, is a manifesto that inspires people into action. That people should know that they have a role to play for common good, and development of our society. And my homegrown model is around mobilizing people, as I said, into action. And I found it around two areas, arts and agribusiness. And I see these drivers to the change we want to see. Because as young people are tending towards arts because it's easier. And of course, arts is becoming a very innovative and a very attractive sector to our young people, and which is remaining undeveloped in our country. Because creative arts, crafts and such kind of things are easy avenues for youth to find themselves meaningful engagement. And when I talk of agribusiness, especially here in North Imenti, which is an agricultural constituency here in Meru, I am encouraging our people now to focus in agriculture as an alternative income creation means. And when we engage in agriculture, we are able now to make roads for agriculture. We are able to provide water for irrigation. We are able to provide electricity for value addition, so that we look at these things we say that politicians are using as manifesto points to be enablers to specific things that we want to achieve in our society. So when I say homegrown, I'm saying that it is us who are going to get into arts. We do not need any hand of a politician, that we can get into arts and then the politician can enable a proper policy environment. When we talk about agriculture, we're trying to revolutionize agriculture, especially here in North Imenti. Because unlike any other constituency in Meru, North Imenti is a cosmopolitan constituency, while it has some native parts where our people have departed from agriculture completely. And when we go to the farms of our people, they are not doing anything specific that we can identify them with. You find a farmer here in North Imenti. Their farm is a mix, is a composite of everything. They have napier grass, they have avocado, they have macadamia, they have. Is a combined. You cannot exactly tell what we are doing, and we want to, through the homegrown movement, we are trying to help them clean up their shambas and adapt a common agricultural activity. Because as you go to South Imenti, you will find that there are regions they do only banana. You go upper, you will find they only do coffee, tea, milk production. So our farmers are not finding any wealth from agriculture because they're not specializing, and then they will tend to say that there is no money in agriculture. And what young people are typically doing when they inherit the land from their parents, they will sell the land because they have never seen the value in that land. They have not seen that you can create wealth out of agriculture. And we're trying to teach our people that, as I gave the example of South Imenti, every Monday when you go to Ndarene in South Imenti, there will be trucks, hundreds of trucks coming for banana from that particular area. And you will find that we have banana here, but it's just a bunch, small bunches in a farm. So somebody has like 3 plantations of banana. So we are trying to revolutionize. Because if you go to Bore here, you will see tracts and tracts of wheat. And we are trying to show our people that specialization is not shame. It shows that tumejipanga vizuri. It shows that we know what we are doing, and that's the only way we can mobilize market, because nobody will come here to look for anything, because they will not come for macadamia, they will not come for avocado, they will not come for banana, and which is being planted in these farms, but the quantities are not sufficient to warrant anyone to come with any truck. But if you go any other place, so Meru is known for many things. It's known for Mera, it's known for banana, but none of that can be found to originate here. Yet we have farmers who are doing little Mera, who are doing little banana, who are doing little macadamia, little tea, little coffee. So we're trying to we have, through the homegrown manifesto and in the agricultural pillar, we have segmented this constituency into bits, so that upper parts, which are ideal for daily farming, we are collaborating with agronomists to teach our farmers on daily production. So the areas we are specific areas, teaching them to specialize in particular things. So it's completely a mindset change, and that's exactly what I'm bringing on board. That's my difference. And in terms of art, I have a CBO I run that is called Sana Culture, which we are training women and youth to get into cottage industry. So those are things that they can do at home, and they can create wealth for themselves. Because through Sana Culture, we are training young people to stitch balls with their hands. We are training them to make nets, football nets. So we want to revolutionize North Imenti. These are strategies that are very unique for North Imenti, very specific for North Imenti, given that it is a quasi rural and urban area. Yeah.
So thank you very much. If I have understood your plan, what you're saying is you're incorporating what people should be doing.
Yeah.
Because when you hear other member of parliament, they are promising you roads, and these are things that you should have even without the promises of members of parliament.
Exactly, yeah.
And what you're trying to bring different from the table is you're bringing out how people should be creating jobs and earning from what they have.
Exactly.
So I think that's a very good ideology, because we need leaders who see further than and different from other people. So tell me, how did you think politics will bring change, and how did you How do you see politics as bringing change to the people and not any other way?
Of course, politics is the heartbeat of everything. Everything revolves around a political environment. Because in our modern society, everything is legislated, everything is policy oriented. And that's why Kenya and other countries different, because of the kind of policies that are being made, the kind of outlook, as in it shapes the entire, all sectors. And I have been an economist. I am an economist. I have been an economist in government, here in the Meru County government. I've worked for Honorable Peter Munya, also worked for Honorable Kiraito Murungi as an economist. And I've realized that politicians are at the center of all development. I've been a professional and I have done my advice as a professional. I have written concepts. I have given plans. But I have no authority further than suggesting and sharing the document with the politician. So it has been very frustrating in my career, thinking out such kind of ideas, because the kind of visions we have set out, even for this county, like Meru County, we did the Meru Vision 2040. In Kenya, there is the Kenya Vision 2030, which has been crafted by economists like us. So we have the brains, we have the goodwill, but we don't have the authority, we don't have the power, and we don't have the space to implement this. So that's the reason why I thought that the political space is where we should be, especially when I heard that the politics of 2022 is a politics of economy.
Yeah.
So I said, why not? Why are we, what are we doing as economists in the offices? Should we still write more plans? Should we still write more manifestos? Because every manifesto you see the politician here has been made by an economist like us. Because if I was not buying this homegrown ideology I'm talking about, I could sell it to a politician. And I do a very beautiful document. And then they will do speeches with them. They will craft political narratives out of them. And then people will elect them. But do they know that these politicians have no idea of what they have been talking about all through? And how do we really trust them to implement those juicy and very exciting things that have been put out on paper? So I think it's a high time that economists find their rightful place in development and in politics. And all the countries around the world that have made it, people keep referring to the departure between Kenya and Malaysia, because at independence, Kenya even was performing better than Malaysia. But those people placed their professionals at the right place. And I think it's a high time that, as in when we get into this political space, we demystify this political animal. And we need to, as the young generation of leaders, we need to place professionals at the fore. And we do this through policy. We will create, we'll propose, personally propose laws that recognize the role of professionals in development. And where our economists are placed in the right position, our doctors, our legal minds, and all this, so that this will be another opportunity that we do not have every bright mind in Kenya aspiring to be politicians, because they think that that's where money is. We should revolutionize our economy so that like developed nations, that you are highly paid when you are in your profession, and politicians are not the highest paid. So that we can encourage the growth of this economy, so that we can encourage young people to be best neurosurgeons, to be best aeronautical engineers, to be best civil engineers, so that we do not have to keep importing skills in this country. So we don't import Chinese to do roads here. And we have achieved to do this by placing the politician at the fore. The politician is the highest paid, is the highest influential. We need now to create bodies around different sectors which are superior and which are attractive, so that the thousands and thousands of young people running into millions find opportunity. That's what we will call homegrown solutions. We need, because we have all it takes in this country. And the only thing we need to do is just to change this mindset that a politician is above all. And to show that if you become a good teacher, if you become a good farmer, if you become a good profession anywhere, you get your reward and you will get your fulfillment. That's what all other developed countries are doing. And we should not give up in this country as young people, and because we are the future. We are the difference that maybe has been waiting. So I will join politics. People say politics is a dirty game, but it's because we have allowed those people who have no ideology, who have no compelling reason why they are getting any political position, to pick up those positions. We have elected people based on the noise they make. We have elected people out of the emotions they are able to steer up. So, and a lot of rhetorics. And I believe that what I'm suggesting through my homegrown model is very realistic, is very practical. And that's why I believe that even if I was not vying for this political position, like we have done before, we could try and sell this idea to a politician. But then as I said, I think it's at high time that what we are able to do, let us do it.
Thank you very much. And as we are still learning, Bon Eric is selling the homegrown ideology, where he believes that we should be empowering ourselves and other people to reaching our goals.